drugs. Oh, I make the good drugs. I make legal prescription medication designed to hunt and destroy cancer. 30 years ago, we didn't even talk about cancer. It was this big, black, dark, unknown, unspeakable. We were afraid to even say the word. We called it the Big C. Today, cancer is no longer this unseeable, intangible, looming hooded figure. It is known. It is a mass of cells. It can be fought. And we are fighting. We have whole communities built around cancer. They offer support through diagnosis and treatment and whatever the outcome is. We all have our reasons for joining these communities. And everyone has something that they can offer. Stories. Strength. For me, it's science. With the chemotherapies that I'm working on, I'm saving lives. We are saving lives. My contributions are only a part of the equation. You see, we have doctors and nurses treating the patients. We have researchers scouring every medical journal for any sign of a lead or a breakthrough. We have therapists and counselors offering guidance through troubling times. There are lab technicians like me assembling therapies and developing new drugs. And there are benefactors, great and small, providing the funds we need to continue our development of cancer-ending therapies. Like the one I'm working on right now. We've made this little protein that's shaped like the letter Y. The two front prongs of the Y, they seek out and attach themselves to the cancerous cells. Now the tail of the Y, that's not just there for decoration. The tail of the Y carries the payload of what ends up being 200 times more chemotherapy than what those cancerous cells would have received through otherwise typical chemo. Now imagine a nuclear explosion, a mushroom cloud and all, delivered with all that same force, but on an area the same size as the head of a pin. We're not treating the whole body for one area of growth. And that's what targeted therapies are all about. We are targeting the disease. Not the patient, the patients. They are the bravest part of our team. They used to be the victims, helpless, inoperable. But now, you actually hear about those battling cancer, the warriors. These people, they cast their unhelpability aside and choose to participate in trials like mine. Called trials for a reason. We don't know what the outcome will be. These people surrender their everything so we can take baby steps to an answer. I mean it, baby steps. From development to an official FDA approval. It takes about 100 months. That's just over 9 years. Think about it, in 9 years, kindergartners will enter high school. TV shows will air pilots and series finales and enter syndication on Nick at Night. Apple will release 18 new iPhones. But I'm not defeated. No, I'm driven. I'm motivated. I know the work I'm doing, the work that we are doing right now, will one day be the reason that patients and their loved ones won't know suffering. Every trial, every advancement, every courageous and selfless warrior volunteering their life for the smallest piece of information, just one step closer than we were to a solution. Every day I work is one day closer to the end of cancer. We've come a long way in 30 years, but we still have so much work to do. So tomorrow, I'm going to do some more of it. Because right now, we're working on a new Big C. And we're not afraid to say this one.